Hello there, my name is Mark Bailey. I'm the winemaker here at Chateau de Pique Winery and Brewery in Seymour, Indiana. And I'm here today to share with you a little bit about what we do here at the winery. Yeah, so on our vineyard here in Seymour, we are growing 7 different varietals of grapes. 5 of which we are producing with right now. The other 2 we planted a few years ago and we're waiting for them to mature and come online. The 5 varieties that we're producing with our signature red grape is called Chambourcin. We also grow a type of grape called Steuben here. And on the white side, we grow Traminette, which is the Indiana state grape. We grow Chardonnay, which is makes a very nice white wine. It's actually a hybrid cross between the Saval Blanc variety and Chardonnay. And we also grow a type of white grape called Vineyard. The 2 that we're not producing with yet, but we are expecting to come online here next year, would be Marquette, which is a cold weather grape developed at the University of Minnesota, and also St. Croix, which is a smaller type red grape, which I expect to be very delicious. Sure. So we start driving the vineyard. I start driving the vineyard about halfway through August, start tasting the grapes, checking the sugar content of the grapes, and checking the acidity level of the grapes so that we can, and I drive the vineyard once a week probably, check them and see where we're at. When the sugar content is ready and the acidity has come down, the type of acidity I'm talking about is actually a tartness, very similar to if you bit into a Granny Smith apple or into a berry like a blackberry or a raspberry if you picked it right off the bush. When that comes down, then we're ready to pick, and we get our grape pickers out here, and we start harvesting the bunches, put them in buckets, and bring them into a container and get them ready to be destemmed. Once they're destemmed, then we will, if they're a red grape, we will actually put the final destemmed grapes, which are crushed and opened kind of, so there's some juices all around. I will pitch the yeast in there and ferment it with the whole grapes there all at once. And then after that, after it's done being fermented, it is at that point wine, but it has a long way to go. At that point, I will put it in a stainless steel for its maturation and various things that happen after that. With the white grapes, what we do is after they're destemmed, we actually press them and collect the juice. So at that point we have white grape juice, and we pitch the yeast into the juice and allow that to ferment. At that point, when that fermentation is done, I will put that into another stainless steel container vessel for the same reason, to be in its next stage of growth. Hypothetically, in 2 months, I could put the wine in a glass for you and it would be wine, but it wouldn't be cleared out, it wouldn't have matured. So I would say I would give our red wines at least a year before I could really say, hey, this is really becoming a nice wine. And it also depends. Some of them I put in oak barrels, some I don't. Depends what the final product that I'm making is.